Yesterday was Victoria Day, which is a holiday here. I think celebrating Queen Victoria. I think that's what it is. Oh yeah, Kai dropped my iPhone right on his toe and got a cut. Did it hurt?
Yeah, I got hurt.
It was a bit of a weird Victoria Day. Usually that's like a great first, like, it's getting warmer, it's a nice holiday, everybody gets together, goes outside, barbecues, fireworks, all that. Instead it was a rainy day, and then because of COVID everybody was just at home, so didn't feel like Victoria Day, that's for sure. What do you want to say this morning? What do you want to say this morning? What do you want to say this morning? So I'm starting to buy some Lego for Kai and for me to play with. I bought this like 3-in-1. It's a spaceship and a truck, but it can also be a helicopter and truck, or a truck and a or an SUV and a trailer. The problem is that Kai keeps wanting to change it back and forth, so I've already built this like 3 different times.
3 different.
Yeah, 3 different times, right? And so we built the helicopter. It's a little bit in pieces right now. Going back to the spaceship today.
Going back to the spaceship.
That's my contribution to the morning. This is Princess's. Thanks, Princess.
Uh-huh. Say it, we both say it. Anytime he freaks out.
My sweater's still a little damp from yesterday's run. I was running in just like pouring rain. And as I was running, I realized I've become one of those crazy running people that run even when it's pouring rain. Also, fun fact, this sweater is from my very first trip with Peter when we went to Switzerland and Italy and drove around Porsches and stuff. Man, I missed that. I was using the tree tripod again. Wow, the goose family. It's really growing. I can see they've given up on social distancing though. Great run. Sweater was overkill. Oh, I'm so sweaty. Now it's time to get some work done. Right, Kai? Not miss these stairs. Whew. Another bag for the bag pile. I'm bringing back a lot of my stuff because we got good news. Ontario here in Canada, where I'm living, is starting to reopen, and one of those businesses that's allowed to operate office-based media operations involving equipment that does not allow remote working. I think all of this gear constitutes, especially, this is not really a remote setup. But I am gonna be the only one at the office. Tyler and Matt are still working from home. It's just gonna be me. We are back in action. Aperture, I love how easy your lights are to set up. And if you want, it would be great if you sent some of the new lights. I don't know, it'd be fun to test out. Seem to have lost the remote. Aperture, do you guys have any extra remotes lying around? Some spare remotes? This is the first time I'm using a light in 3 months. Do I look more professional now? I feel like I've kind of been the route of storytelling over production. And so that recording stopped because my card was full. And I may have gone a little bit too far in that direction. I feel like I should, use lights again and stuff, especially now that I'm at the office. It feels so good to kind of be stepping into like a little bit more normal life after being at home for 3 months. Working at home is not the most efficient way of working. I used to love it. before I had a kid. Nowadays, it's a lot more tricky. So it feels really good to be back. Plus, just the fact that some things are starting to reopen, some things are starting to go kind of back to more of a normal state is just like a big relief for me, at least. The other day when I was filming the Mavic Air 2 review, I was riding back home and then I decided to record an Insta story because I just had this like overwhelming feeling of gratefulness for the job that I have. I just like had this realization of how thankful I am for the job I have and how lucky I am that I get to do this for a living, that I literally get to like one wheel around and test out new drones. Companies send me products and I just get to test them out and make videos for you guys. And then I immediately realized that maybe that sounds really douchey and I'd like rewatch it, and I asked you guys, and thankfully most of you, pretty much everybody except for one negative Nancy, said that it wasn't douchey at all and that thankfulness and being grateful is like really, really good. Thank you for that feedback. But after that realization, I was in such a good mood for the whole rest of it. I'm still in a good mood, and I think it's partly because of that. Sometimes we just need to remind ourselves and be thankful for the things that we do have, even if there's hard things going on in your life or in the world, or reminding yourself of some of those things that you do have that you are thankful for can make a massive difference to your mental headspace. So let's do a little bit of an experiment. I'm gonna ask you to close your eyes. Right now, it's just me. See, I don't even see you. So just close your eyes and think of just one thing that you have that you can be thankful for right now. Whether it's your family or your job or your home, or the fact that you have legs that you can use to walk, or that you have your eyes that you can see, or your nose to smell, or mouth to taste amazing foods. Just think of at least one thing, maybe it's a bunch of things that you're thankful for right now, and then open your eyes, and I guarantee you from this moment on, the rest of the day, you're gonna be much happier. You're gonna feel it. Thankfulness just has that, gratefulness has that like ability to just make you feel good. So if you're ever feeling bad, just stop for a second, close your eyes, and think of some things that you're thankful for. Sorry if this was like the most cheesy, cliche thing ever, but it was just like, it honestly, and it worked. I had to share it with you guys. What I'm incredibly thankful for right now is that this is the start of the summer weather. It's 19 degrees, 20 degrees, 25, 26, 24. Now we're gonna do one filmmaking experiment. This is the Aperture Light Dome softbox. It's like 3 feet or so, I think. And before the pandemic happened, I ordered an even bigger softbox. I don't know, I just wanted to see what it was like. So we're gonna do a little experiment and see how much different it is to use this 3 foot versus this is what it looks like. Okay, let's change it out. Don't look at the light, it's super bright. This is the softbox that I ordered. Here's the light dome. This is the one I ordered. It's a lot bigger. When did that happen? Going for the double layer diffusion. Do you guys ever work on something and you don't even notice, but your finger is bleeding? Happens to me all the time. That is the most ridiculous thing. All right, so that is the same distance, but as you can see, it's much less bright now. I'm gonna kick it up a little bit. So that's the 120D at full brightness now. And that is what, I think this is like 6 feet, 8 feet, 6 foot maybe softbox looks like compared to the Aperture Light Dome 3.5 foot, I think it is. Definitely looks softer. What do you guys think? Big difference? Small difference? Should I just go back to the smaller 120D? Is this overkill? Probably gonna start using this. It's really nice. This would probably actually make a really great light for the Matti and Pete show top-down light that we use, which we should probably record some more Matti and Pete show podcasts. I don't know, maybe we should do it like remotely. What do you think, Peter? Should we do more? A thumbs up in the comments for some Matti and Pete shows. If you don't want to see, just don't comment. It's better. I'm honestly so pumped on this thing. It's just from like Amazon, a company called Newer. Aperture, can you guys make a really big one like this? Peter did this like years ago where he crawled out this window and did some droning, and I don't know why it seemed like a good idea to do right now. No, this is definitely gonna fall. How did Peter, he's like a giant. How did he do, oh my gosh. Hold on, guys. How did he get, I'm like a midget compared to Peter. I guess I could have just gone downstairs. These goldfish are really dry. All right, enough shenanigans. This right here is what's called salmiakki. Salt and licorice, delicious. Hello? Oh, hey, buddy.
Mine is baby.
Mama's sleeping? Oh, we gotta be quiet then. Are you supposed to be sleeping too? Kai, I'm gone for like a couple hours and this is the mess you make?
I mean, if I could bend down, I'd pick it up.
How's our baby?
Growing.
Baby's starting to be in the stage where he or she is kicking a lot. Just a weird experience.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's more weird for you. How are you feeling overall?
Good.
Good day today?
I'm just eating right now.
Show me your skills, buddy. Let's go fast. You wanna race? You don't wanna ride it? Are you too tired? I'll make a windshield for you.
I don't know.
You don't want, no, this is for the windshield. I'm just gonna put it back a little bit for the windshield. There we go, windshield. A little white lie to get him to go nap, right?
He thinks he's clever.
So how many people ended up being more happy? It worked, right? Now we have to have them later.
Huh? Oh.
Oh, it's a car accident. We got cookies though. Best way to end a vlog. I almost forgot, I got nominated for Finnish Web Awards. There's me. If I win this will be the first ever award for anything, I think, that I've won. So go vote for me.